Hi, welcome to your 10-minute tune-up. Today is Valentine's Day, so we've been thinking about the word love. It's also American Heart Month, all month of February, so we've been talking a lot about heart health. And one of the best ways to improve your heart health is to decrease your stress levels. The ways that I try to decrease my stress levels are using slow, deep breathing, using mindfulness, and using some movement. Moving the body can help relieve some stress. So we'll be focusing on that today. And since it is Valentine's Day, we'll learn how to bring some love into our own bodies, kind of work on bringing this love inside so that we can feel it in our own bodies, feel it in our own minds, and then hopefully we can then transfer that love to other people in our life. So we'll start today by sitting well, sit comfortably in your chair. I always just rock a little side to side to make sure both sit bones are rooting down into my chair. Feet flat on the floor and spread out your toes. Just feel the feet gently relax down. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Give a big squeeze up and inhale. As you exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Do it again. Inhale, squeeze up. And exhale, roll back and down. You can sit as you are with your hands in your lap, or you can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. It's a nice way to have some connection with your own body. You can feel the warmth of your hand on yourself. You might be able to feel your heartbeat, and it acts as like a little self-hug or little warm embrace for yourself. You can close your eyes when you're ready and just settle into this space, settle into this position, and settle into your breath. Lengthen your inhales and your exhales. Slowing down the breath helps to slow down the heart rate. It helps to slow down the thoughts that are running around in your minds. And it helps to slowly chip away at some stress, some tension, some tightness. See if you can feel that in your own body today as you just slowly breathe in and out of your nose. You can imagine that when you're breathing in goodness, kindness, love. When you breathe out, you're sending some of that love out into the world. So you harness it in for yourself, and then you learn to slowly distribute it out. If you'd like, you can turn up the corners of your mouth slightly to add a slight smile to your face. And that always helps me to brighten up my mood. Inhales, bringing in kindness, self-love. Exhales, spreading some of that out into the world. Let's take a big sigh all together. Slowly breathe in through your nose. Open wide and exhale. You can slowly open your eyes and scooch forward in your chair so you're no longer touching the back of the chair. If you have armrests on your chair, that's okay. Just move your arms away from your chair and bring the palms to face forward. So we're going to do a little cat-cow here with some arm movements. So the palms are facing forward. I want you to start to arch your back. You can look up. And then if you can, just bring your hands back a little bit. So it just depends on your chair and your space, but your hands can start where they're in line with your hips, and then you're just slowly pulling them back, and the thumbs are pulling back. This helps to stretch open the inner arms and then the chest as well. We're kind of focusing on the heart center here. So we're opening up our heart into the middle of the room, into the world. We're pulling the hands back. So let's take 2 more breaths here. The slow, deep breaths that we started class with. Keep those going throughout. And feel the breath move through your body. And in this pose, we're especially feeling the breath move through the front side of our body, the belly, the ribs, the heart center, the chest, the throat. 1 more breath here. Now we're going to round our back and we're going to give ourselves a little hug. So just bring hands to opposite shoulders and curl in. I'll show you the side view. It's like a big bear hug for yourself. I'm tucking the tailbone a little bit. I'm stretching all the muscles along my back and I'm curling into myself. So we're going to do those 2 movements a few times. When you inhale, you'll arch your back, open your arms. When you exhale, you'll round your back and tuck your chin. Keep going several more times. Inhale, open up, thumbs pull back. Exhale, curl in. And if you want to get a little technical, you can bring the opposite hand in front each time you come into a bear hug. If it's too much to think about, don't worry. It doesn't matter too much. You just want to focus on rounding the back and arching the back. Couple more times. So give yourself a little hug, curl in. Every time you inhale, you open up to the world. Lift your heart. See if you can try to get a little bit deeper each time you come into one of these poses. Okay, once more each way, open and close. Once you're open again, hold it there. See if you can straighten your arms a little bit more and pull your thumbs back just a little bit more. Lift your chin. Take one more breath here. You'll straighten out your spine, reach your arms up. And just try to touch the ceiling one hand at a time, getting really long through your sides. And then eventually you'll come to center, clasp your hands, and then flip the fist inside out so the palms are facing the ceiling. You'll try to straighten your arms and pull your shoulders away from your ears. It's always okay to have a little bend in your elbow. You want to try to keep the hands above the head, but if they need to be a little forward, that's okay too. All right, we got our steady position here in the center. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, curve to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, curve to the left. And keep going side to side a couple more times, trying to get really long every time you come in the center. And curve a little deeper each time you come to the side. Keep your face relaxed. You can keep that little smile on your face if you'd like. It's just a very slight smile. It's a reminder to kind of brighten up your energy. Long through the ribs and the side bodies, long through the arms. Keep the hips rooting down. Let's go once more each way. Next time you're at the center, hold it there. Look up and lean back. Big stretch. And slowly release. Roll out your wrists, lower your arms, and shake it out. Okay, you can scooch all the way back in your chair if you'd like, but keep that good posture. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And then you can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest again, just like we started class, or feel free to keep them in your lap. That's fine too. Close your eyes and just settle into this space. Observe how you're feeling now after a little bit of stretching. We did some heart opening, chest opening, so we might feel a little brighter or more open. Notice how you're feeling in your body. And see if you can add a sense of gratitude, being thankful for all the things your body can do. Sometimes we focus on the stuff we can't do or the stuff that doesn't feel good, and we forget to bring to light the things that do feel good. So let's revel in that for a few moments. Just being grateful for all the things our bodies can do for us and our minds can do for us. So we're choosing to highlight those good things and kind of let everything else kind of fade away. We don't want to pretend that the painful stuff isn't there, because it is, it's real. We just don't want to highlight it right now. We just want to look at what feels good. Each breath you take, what can you kind of dig into and see what feels really good about that breath? Where can you soften? Where can you let go of something that feels sticky or painful or tight? And then finally, just bringing a sense of love and kindness into your own body, as if you're just bringing that stuff all the way in and you're packing it down in your heart, and that's where it can reside. so that when you need a little pick-me-up, it's already there. It's like you got a little pocket with some love in it, and you just got to pick out some love every time you need it. It's also in there as a reserve for you to use on someone else. Pick someone else up. Send a little gratitude to someone else. When we have a lot of something, we're better able to give it out more freely. When we are kind of stingy and we only have a little bit, it's hard to think about doling it out. So here's your chance to build up your reserves in your own body and your own mind so that you feel full and generous and kind, both to yourself and to other people. Just a couple more slow breaths in and out of your nose, building up your love reserve for yourself and for others. We'll end this class with a big sigh together. Remember, when we breathe in, we're bringing in kindness and goodness. And when we breathe out, we're letting some of that out into the world for other people to engage with. Slowly take an inhale through your nose. Open wide. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, release your hands, and welcome back into your day. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you enjoyed class. We'll see you next week. Bye.